Ladies and gentlemen, she's just calming down. Will you please give a big welcome to Jane Baxter?
Shut. Good
Take
afternoon.
one large bottle of white wine.
Stop it! I told myself I wouldn't. Okay, so my name's Jane. Wild Artichokes in Kingsbridge, which we've been sort of since before the plague. We've haven't really been open, so we've been doing takeaways and lots of events out and about. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this, and then we've got a bit of an announcement about what we're going to do for the summer. But today I am doing something I've never cooked before. So, probably not a very good idea, but I've got these amazing curry leaves. There's a lady who lives in Torquay who grows curry leaves for us. Well, she grows them, but she gives them to us. And they're so good. So I just thought it'd be really good to do something with crab and these amazing curry leaves, because they are so fragrant. And I'll try not to gas out the first row. Yeah. So I'm going to try and do two recipes. Singapore black pepper crab with the curry leaves. And also a dish that I have made before, but the last time I made it was in the Solomon Islands. So that was a long time ago. And it's 5-spice and spring onion lobster. So the difference about all of these dishes is that I'm cooking everything from raw. So he's cutting all these up for me from raw, and this is none of this is cooked. And we're going to use a Chinese method, which is you deep fry it quickly and then add it to all of the aromatics in the pan and finish cooking it. So you're getting all the flavour from the shell and the meat. Nothing's being lost through boiling or steaming. Anyway, I've never deep fried crab before. And I feel sorry for anybody else, Freddie, if they deep frying later, because I think the fry is going to be a little bit...
Jane, can I just ask, a curry leaf, what does it taste of? Because I've heard this term before.
Oh, do you know what? It's just, I don't know if you pass some around. They're so fragrant, and they have a slight curry, hence the name. Slightly astringent, but they're just I think they're one of the best spices, and really underrated. Hold on, I need a lid.
Pass the Dutchie on the left. No, that's a weird flavour.
Weird isn't a word I'd use, because I absolutely adore it, and I was fortunate to have one of those in my garden once when I lived overseas, and yeah, just running your fingers through it. I don't know. I know I need to get out more, but yeah. So the crab is done. I'm going to need a bowl of some description. Hold on, I've got a bowl. And like I said, this is all a bit experimental, but the fry is there, so nobody's going to be hurt by any flying hot oil. Only me. Okay, 180 is good. Right, so let's get the crab in here. So as you can see, it's sort of all just been... I'm really worried about doing this, and it should be really dry. Have you got some blue roll? Or there's going to be a massive explosion. Hopefully thank you, the oil is going to help with this. Yeah. Yes, I know. I know.
You say you've never done this before?
No.
If the first 3 rows would like to move back.
Could you, Chris, could you just drain off all that liquid and then try and cut that in half or something? I could try. Right, okay. So the corn flour is hopefully going to help stop it spitting everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
That's fine.
In the meantime, I'm going to get some butter in a pan and start frying off all the aromatics. So I've got the recipe because I don't know it. Sorry. Put my glasses on. Garlic, shallots, curry leaves, loads of chilli. There you go. We'll get that going first. Loads of chilli. Have you got any just sunflower oil or something to stop this catching?
Loved your appearance on Saturday Morning Kitchen.
Thank you.
Anarchy with Mr. Tebbett, which is always nice.
I know. It's a shame he's not here today, but he's doing a. They're doing a special Sunday kitchen. Sorry. We couldn't afford the bar bill. Tom's just. Which is probably about right, but he's doing a special Saturday kitchen this morning. Well, Sunday kitchen.
Yeah.
For Eid. So yeah. So okay, let's get these in. And I've just cut myself because I'm not used to sharp knives. So that's fine.
Okay. Do you want? Is there a doctor in the tent by any chance?
It's fine. So garlic's going in, shallots, chilli. We'll get that going, and then I'm going to try frying the crab. How do I turn this down? Is it a sliding thing? Oh yeah. Oh, good. That's nice. That's good. Yeah, I have cut myself. Sorry. Have you got a little? Yeah. No, not a plus. Just a bit of blue roll. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's fine. Do you mean Right, going back up, and then I'm going to put these in. And it's great to get these sort of sizzling and frying. They're really nice to deep fry as well and just put on top of curries. You can buy them dried, but there's nothing like the fresh ones.
They easy to grow?
I've got a plant in my bedroom, and it just, do you know what? It kind of stopped, and I replanted it, and it seems to be going again. I think they're a bit tricky, but I kill cacti, so I'm not probably not a very good example of how it should be. Right.
Basil. An alternative suggestion here, using basil, would that work?
Basil? No, I don't think so. I like basil, Thai basil in Asian food, or you can put basil in. I'm going to try and if I have time, do a little slaw to go with this, or I'm going to get my glamorous assistant up to do it on the end. Right. It's too wet, yeah. It's too wet. What I'll do, I'll chuck it in. That can go right down. Yeah. Have you got something you can put some roll in or something? So when I'm really scared. Yeah.
So oil heated to about 180.
Stand well back.
Just clear the door, just in case we have to run. Yes. Okay, it's not that I'm. Oh, in.
It's working. It's working.
Looks wonderful.
It's all right. So just about a minute in here, and in the meantime I have to remind myself of the recipe, sorry guys. And then loads of black pepper, and I'm going to put some pink peppercorns in just to make it more peppery. We've got some yellow bean paste, some dried shrimp that has been ground up, and then I've got light soy, dark soy, and a bit of oyster sauce. Fabulous.
It's the first time I've ever seen crab fried. No, it's a great idea.
Well, it's the lobster dish that's put me onto it, and I actually had it when I went travelling in '97. So this is 25 years ago, and it was in a restaurant in Mission in San Francisco.
Right.
This one might not work so well, but we'll see. And that's how they did it. I had this lobster that we asked the chef how he cooked it, and he said he deep fried it, and then braised it with ginger and spring onions and 5 spice, and it was just cooked. It was delicious.
Wonderful.
So,
if you ever get to see one of the websites, deep-fried turkey, the Americans...
Oh, God.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
They deep-fry the whole turkey. If you type it in to Google this evening, it'll take you through to the Louisiana Fire Department. Cool. And that's not a joke. This is... They show the videos of you not doing it properly, and they lose 2 to 3 houses a year, because it's a tradition, but it tastes wonderful. Just, you know... At times you have to invite the fire brigade to put it out.
I've always wanted to do it, yeah.
Yeah, because the oil comes over the top.
I don't think a fryer that size would do it. You need a vat of oil, don't you? And it must be so dangerous. And one of my friends, he works for the FT, Tim Hayward, he's a food writer. He did a special in The Guardian on it. And, oh, hold on, this has gone off. It's my glamorous assistant. Thank you. Hot. Let's get it hot now.
Hot.
And a bit of oyster sauce.
Wonderful.
And some chicken stock. About that much. Okay. It says A. What does that mean? Thank you.
Jane, can I just ask you in general, how's business been?
Oh, you know, I mean, it's the same for everybody, really. I mean, it was really tough, and we had to make some serious decisions.
Yeah.
But I think we had a really, you know, last year was brilliant. We sort of, let's get that out.
But the food industry was hit so badly.
Yeah, and I think because of our unit's sort of quite small, and you know, it's quite. It's dark, it's small, it's not greatly ventilated, so we just didn't feel like we could responsibly open. So, yeah, you know, we've been looking for a new venue for the last year or so, and we thought we've had some close calls, and we thought we had somewhere, and then we didn't, and then we thought we had somewhere else, and then that fell through, and then you got gazumped. And so, yeah, it's been quite tough, especially the last month. Yeah. It's been quite a roller coaster, because we really wanted to have something brilliant to open you know, this summer. Anyway, so after the last disappointment, we went back to the unit and thought, let's sort this place out and let's get it back and spruced up, better ventilation. The acoustics have always been an issue, to be honest, you know, because it's all hard surfaces, and we've put egg boxes under shelves, and you know, we've had rugs and stuff, and you do everything you can to improve the acoustics, but it's really quite difficult. So, yeah, we're reopening. I'm going to...
Excellent.
Oh, don't, I'll start to cry. I'm going to put this one straight in. Yeah, we're reopening, and we're reopening in about 2 weeks, hopefully. Yeah.
Wonderful.
And the website goes live tonight at 6 o'clock for bookings, I think. Okay, so...
Well, we wish you every success.
Thank you.
I read some of your tweets, and...
oh, you shouldn't do that!
There's certain frustrations there.
I don't think this pan's big enough. Anyway, is there a lid? Hold on. Is there a lid I can just stick on here so it tries to cook in time? It's had a pretty good cooking, but we'll... No, that's not going to work. Let's do that. Okay, so that's going. So in the meantime, if I can get you, could you just slice up this? So I don't dirty the board. Is that all right? How are we doing for time? Could you just cut it? Oh, hold on. What we got?
What do you need?
I just need it in chunks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just chunks, yeah. That would be brilliant.
Just chunks of the meat or with the shell as well?
With the shell, everything. Everything same as before. Yep. So, yeah, I shouldn't really be allowed on Twitter, but I've only been banned once. And that was for something to do with Michael Gove, so I thought it was fair enough.
I'll say those comments off microphone, thank you. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it was only him.
So what's that? Is that ginger?
So this is for the next one. This is for the lobster. How am I doing for time?
Time's fine.
Anyway, he's on next. Doesn't matter if he has to do less. It's less of him talking, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the lobster dish that I had, and I think initially it was one of those crayfish, so no claws, crawfish. No fisherman going to correct me here. Yeah. So that's what they did it with, and no claw meat, but it should work with the claw meat. I haven't really done this before with our lobsters. Yeah, so yeah, we are opening, and it's brilliant. And after the roller coaster and all the emotion that's and the sort of feelings of, I don't know, just being a bit down about it all, I think we're quite excited. And one of our members of staff has just returned from skiing holiday. She's over there, Jo Vickers. Yes, so she's back. The band's back together. That's what I keep saying to myself.
Your website?
Wild Artichokes.
Wild Artichokes.
.uk. Yeah.
Can't be confused with porn at all.
No.
Good.
No. But there is a picture of me sitting on a tractor. I just thought about that this morning. I'm sorry. I did some books for Leon, and they did use to every book I did. They tried to get me sitting on a tractor, and I think it was just a bit of a joke with the crew from the Leon books. So
great.
Yeah, I did think about that this morning when I was watching the news. Oh God,
lovely.
Honestly. Yeah.
Look at the Massey Ferguson on that. Isn't that lovely? Sadly, I would be attracted to the Massey Ferguson websites. Or the T20s. Always wanted a T20. Right, gently rubbing what there? Pardon
garlic.
the expression.
So this is the garlic, for going in with the ginger. So yeah, we're just going to cook it. Oh, bugger, that wasn't supposed to happen, but all going in together. Yeah, we're just going to fry it and then put it in a pan with the spices and the ginger and the garlic. It's really simple and it's really quick. And hopefully this is going to be cooked by the time we're ready to go. Right, let's do it. Cornflour's disappeared. It's back here. Thanks, love. Cheers. So yeah, same method, different crustacean. Going in.
That is absolutely superb. Did you hear the debate of actually giving the extra royal bank holiday this year and making it permanent? Would that, because they're saying that might actually boost a bit of the industry, maybe tourism, maybe catering. Would you agree with that?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm focusing.
The extra bank holiday that we've got this year, which is good for business-ish, and they're trying to make it a permanent fixture.
I was going to try and leave the country, but I can't.
Strangely, the Queen said that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know what we're doing for Sam. Help me out here. I don't know what we're doing for. We've probably got a few private things on, and I don't know if we've got a wedding that weekend, but we will be opening in the unit. And when I was with some friends, actually, the girls who helped me with do the Leon books at the beginning of the week, we were talking about things you could serve. So we were talking about Buckingham Palace,
nice.
Key Royale, and after a few glasses of wine, you can come up with quite a lot.
Well, let's stop at Prince Andrew's surprise.
Yeah, there was one for that, but I can't say what we came up with. Not now, no. Best clear away. Best.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, right. So that's out. It's always a bit like camping when you do these things. Oh, you got a lid?
The lid has been found.
Right, I hope nobody's deep frying in any of the other demos. Tom, can you just whack that one on for me? Actually that one.
It's fine.
Yeah, that one's that right. All right. And some vegetable oil. Thank you. Cheers. That's going on. Right. So I'm going to put in ginger and garlic and try not to, shaky hands. Try not to burn myself. Is that as high as it'll go? Oh, is that like, what's that?
P for
Power,
power.
okay.
Have you been turning it off?
Right, let's get this going. This is kind of looking quite nice. Have we got time to do the slaw? Have we got time to do an Asian slaw or something to go with it? What time is it? Oh, we've got loads of time. Plenty of time to cut myself again then. Okay, so just make sure that because you're not going to cook this for very long, so make sure that you cook the ginger and garlic quite well first. And then this goes straight in. I'll give you that, love. Thank you. Whoops. I just think this is a great way of cooking lobster. And then I'm going to put a bit of Szechuan pepper in and some 5-spice powder.
Has the season been good for crab locally? And anyone know? Is there a season? I mean, there must be. Yeah. Okay. It's been good.
And a little bit of oyster sauce, just to get you sort of want to be able. It should be a sticky, messy thing to eat, with all of the sort of spices and. And then I'm going to finish this with some spring onions. That's done. Thank you.
Oh, the smell. Lovely.
I'm just going to turn it over. Hold on. Kind of got that. Bit of salt. Thanks, love. There you go, and a few spring onions on there. Might be nice to add some asparagus with that, or yeah, just something to freshen it up a bit.
Jane, you did put corn flour with the crab when you deep fried it?
Yeah. Because they're so wet. So, yeah, corn flour on both the crab and the lobster.
Right. And the meat does take the flavour of all the sauces and spices you've used.
Yeah, everything, because you're not using water at all in it. So I'm just worried this isn't cooked. Anyway, we'll see.
Can I just point out, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lost child, 11 years old. Anyone look to your left and right, and if there's somebody that isn't sat there, no, we're fine. We're fine in here. But being looked after at the main gate, 11-year-old. That looks fantastic. And you've still got to crack, obviously, things open, and that sauce is going to run everywhere. I mean, you can break
it down more before you fry it, like into the legs into its bits. But yeah, you know, I mean, we use the shells for beef, don't we? We separate the crab meat and then we use the shells for beef. But you've got all the flavour in there, so that's why I like cooking crab this way.
A nice glass of white wine to cut through everything.
And then some coriander on there.
Yeah.
I'm just
This is the sort of dish you eat in someone else's house so they can do the washing up and repair or replace.
It's not too bad. I haven't been too messy. Come on. I haven't been too messy. Right. I'm just going to try and make sure that cooks all the way through. And then I'm going to do the slaw. I know, have a drink, Jane. Shut up. Have a drink. So, normally Jo makes this, and she makes it vats of it because she's got no portion control. But I love this, and I have it all the time at home. I always have some of it. I always get her to make more so I can take it home. It's a sort of a version of the green papaya salad that people really love in Thai cooking, or a mango slaw. I think when I had that dish, it had mango with it, a mango slaw with it. But it's using our vegetables, a bit of cabbage, all those vegetables. Sorry, I'm not doing very well with it. I think I've stopped bleeding.
Want some more?
Yeah, just a bit more.
Okay.
Sorry. More blue roll. Sorry. Nobody will be coming up to taste this. So using all of our vegetables, we put all sorts of stuff in. Grated carrot, a bit of cabbage. I've got kohlrabi, but it's shredding everything. And then you can put some peanuts with it, sesame seeds, and just really kind of you just making a very fresh slaw, it's a coleslaw, isn't it? But with Asian flavours. So fish sauce. If you're veggie, use tamarind, lime juice, sugar. I put in a bit of sriracha. So it's just one of those dishes, but it's great to have in the house. It's great with curry. It's really good with a bit of grilled chicken. Sorry? Oh, Korean chicken buns. Yeah, we love our Korean chicken buns. And it's nice to put basil and mint in with your coriander. Thank you. It's preempting everything. So I'm just going to build this up, and then hopefully we'll have a nice meal we've got crab, lobster, rice, and the slaw. That's a bit. Have you got peeler? Sorry. It's all right. I've got this bit of kit that I love. We called it a zhuzha. I don't know if I've used it. It's called a zhuzha. It's basically a really good grater jobby, but they're very good for carrots and sort of hard vegetables. You could put raw turnip in here. You could put, that mooli, daikon, radish, peppers, apples, fennel, all sorts of stuff. Very easy, but if you get a nick off these, you know about it. Bit of carrot. Put some of this in. So hopefully we will see some of you back at our HQ. We're going to be doing we're going to do a curry night. I think I learned quite a lot about curry over lockdown. I separated my cookery books the other day because we were sorting it all out into piles of cuisines, and the curry ones like up there, because we did so many curries from all over the world in lockdown on Friday nights. So we are going to do one of those, and then there'll be the normal feasting nights that we do. Might do a few barbecue things. Yeah, I mean, the great thing is, and you're your own boss, and it's our business, so we can do what we want. Cook the book. I don't think Sam's very happy about doing those. The cook the book night. So when I'd get a really really off the wall cookery book from San Francisco or somewhere, and then I'd choose all these recipes, and and then we'd always be a bit in it because we were never ready on time. Yeah. Okay, so is there a little pan? Just toast some peanuts. A a tray. I'll just stick those in there. No. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't turn it off. I'm sure I didn't turn it off. Yeah. So. No, that's done. Yeah, just that one, and that one to toast the peanuts, and then we're kind of nearly there. Right. Any questions? Please
Any
don't.
questions out there, ladies? Anything else? That was the toasted peanuts in the little box.
That's kohlrabi. Yeah, it's kind of, some people hate it, some people don't know what to do with it. I prefer it raw. We use it generally in slaws, or we do this thing called Okonomiyaki, which is a Japanese pancake, and it kind of works in there instead of some weird turnip that I don't know much about. What else are we going to put in? Chili, I think we'll just leave it there. Actually, I'll put some green chili in. You've got small spring onions? No? So, yeah, we're almost there. So, no questions? I'm not doing very well with this. I'm really sorry. I know. It's an absolute mess. But we will have limes, yeah. This is going to be really spicy, by the way, over here. I'll put some apple in. Thank you. Are you preempting my presentation? Tequila? No, I said tequila. Right, I am making a mess now. I think it's time to stop. So I made the dressing already because I didn't know if I burnt the peanuts. Tom, you weren't keeping an eye on this. So it's not spices like the last demo. So in here I've set like fish sauce, sugar, and lime, and a bit of sriracha, and some burnt peanuts. Okay. Forget about those.
Just to let you know, the 11-year-old has been reunited with parents. Parents Parents will try again in an hour.
Oh, it's the worst feeling, though. It is the worst feeling. Even though if they're doing your nutting, it's the worst feeling. So I'm going to put some mint in this just to finish it off. And some coriander. In there. More in there. And I think we should be just about ready. I might take a few peanuts out that aren't burnt. That's 2. Oh, they're fine. Ready to serve up, I think, Mr. Tom? Yeah, I think so. Well, you know, I've just put things in bowls. I don't really... Yeah.
Jane, if we want to get this recipe, can we get it from you?
Yeah, we can put this one on the website. We can put that one on the website. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
And then we've done different versions of this in some of my books. You could buy my books. Might help. Yeah, I think so. It should be ready, shouldn't it? Sorry. And we've got some lovely micro coriander. I don't normally use micro herbs. I have a name for them, which I can't say. But these are local ones. So, yeah, let's give it a whirl. I'm going to get my my squeezy bottle out and do some blobs as well. Okay. Put a bit of lime. Yeah. There's some rice if anybody wants some rice, because you need to have a full meal. We can put that in a dish, shall we? Thank you. We've got some roll. Oh, it's all right, sir. I'm just going to tidy that plate up. So I know the claws aren't really going to fit in the boat, but I've done my bit. So there you have it: Singapore black pepper crab, 5-spice, spring onion lobster, Asian slaw, and some rice. Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Jane, that was superb.
Never gets any easier.
That is fantastic.
You got a picture? You got a picture? Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. A little bit traumatised. Just cutting yourself in the first 5 minutes. It's the sort of thing you dread about doing on Saturday Kitchen, but anyway, it's I winged it fine.